So today I will be showing you all how the failed state of Manchukuo can become the powerful Qing Empire in Hearts of Iron 4. So let's go. So for speaking of this failed state, I'm gonna be disbanding the army. And focuses, I'm just gonna do pacify the countryside so that I'm able to get rid of banditry. And speaking of free civs, I'm just gonna be building bills everywhere. They will be very useful. And speaking of research, I'm just gonna be getting the better guns along with production. It's time to let the game run. And I rushed down to take assertiveness first, because if you don't rush down to take assertiveness and then Japan declares war on the nationalists, then the Japanese will drag you in, and then, so that's why I need to go after assertiveness first. And countryside is done. I'm now going to get trade delegation, and then I'm going to do assertiveness. Okay, now speaking of decisions, it's time for me to hunt down all the bandits, and now I have somewhat stability. It's not a lot, but it's something, so let's be grateful. Since I have some army XP, I'm gonna be looking for the Chu Jun, and then just turning them into the standard infantry block. I'm just gonna be making this. And then the Bubing Shi will be the port guards, so I'm just gonna be giving these guys the shovel icon. Alright, I'm just gonna be queuing up some port guards. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be training 33, whatever's recommended over here. Just because, we're gonna have to be port guarding Korea, Dalian, East Hebei, and then that's about it. And then we're also gonna have to be port guarding Liaotung and then Jehol. So that's why I'm spam training a lot of people. And it's done. I'm not going to get assertiveness. Speaking of research, I'm going to be getting electronic mechanical engineering, and speaking of production, I'm just going to be making the good guns right now, since it would be good to build up production efficiency with those guns. Alright, speaking of machine tools, I'm not going to concentrate on industry since the Japanese won't be really bombing me. And since the Japanese are investing, in me, that's good. We're gonna be doing all of these focuses, and then if I'm lucky that they'll do expand the Showa Steelworks. Or speaking of political power, I'm going to get Guangjing De, along with getting an infantry expert. Alright, time for me to force deploy the Bubing Shi. I'm just gonna queue them into an army. Zhang, and then they're just gonna be chilling here. I'm only just gonna be guarding these areas for right now of Manchuria. But then the more I expand into Korea, Manchukuo, and East Hebei, then I'm gonna have to add more port guards, so that I don't get naval invaded by the Japanese. Alright, assertiveness is done. Time for me to start expanding the textile industry. Give me 2 nice civilian factories. And I'm just gonna be adding all the production on guns, and now Japan is starting to invest in this competent Manchukuo, which is good, and plus stability is okay, war support is okay. Manchukuo is starting to stabilize. I also might do request control of the railways, because the decision to divert machine tooling, you can get 1 civilian factory each time you click the decision, which I will happily get after getting the settlers, textile industry, research slot, and then... Okay, now speaking of research, I'm just gonna get mechanical computing for more research speed. Alright, time for me to get a better concentrated for the most factory output I can get. Industry expanded. I'm not going to get the research slot. Okay, now speaking of industry, it's growing slowly. And even Japan is doing some nice stuff. They're even developing this failed state. Okay, now speaking of political power, I'm gonna be getting the army logistics expert, because after when I joined the Chinese United Front, and yes, I'm joining the Chinese United Front, and the reason why is because the land that I occupy from Japan, I'm gonna be able to take it back late games. That's why I'm joining the Chinese United Front. And speaking of MIOs, reinforced stocks. now I'm going to invite Japanese settlers, get me some industry and some more population. Now speaking of research, time for me to get improved machine tools for extra production. And now speaking of political power, I'm going to get a military theorist for lower land doctrine cost. Time for me to force deploy some more port guards. And this should be good for now. So I'm going to stop training the port guards and I'm going to be transitioning into training typical infantry, since I'm going to be needing them against the Japanese. And the reason why I made this specific template is because, okay, I know it looks like typical infantry, but like these infantry divisions are actually very good when you're like trying to punch through Japan. Trust me, they are very useful. Japanese settlers invited. I'm not going to do request control of the railways. And the reason why is because it unlocks a decision for me to get free civvies, and then after that I'm going to get invite foreign investors, which is here. Now speaking of doctrine, I'm going to be getting superior firepower because I love soft attack. Okay, good. Request control of the railways. I'm not going to divert machine tooling, along with getting foreign investors invited. And now speaking of research, alright, since I've researched some stuff, I'm not going to get construction for faster factory build speed, and I'm also going to be improving my artillery by getting into war artillery. Alright, invite foreign investors is done. Time for me to start working on staffing the core with Manchus to get me some nice stability, and also will unlock, you know, me getting 4 mills after expanding the Imperial Guards. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm joining any war, and time for me to divert machine tooling again. Get me another civ. And now finally my industry is coming together a little bit. 6 civs are prioritizing 1 mill. That's nice. Staff the core with Manchus is done. Time for me to expand the Imperial Guards. And time for me to start deploying some infantry. Like the good infantry. So everything is going well for the nationalists, which is good. Because I'm seeing a bunch of red bubbles on the Japanese side, which is good. Good. And now, interwar artillery. Now I'm going to get towed anti-air, because it's useful. Because towed anti-air is always useful, because like maybe the Japanese might, you know, get their airplanes, and I don't want them to, you know, damage my divisions using CAS. So that's why I'm getting towed anti-air. Time for me to force deploy more infantry. Hold up, I need to do something. Since apparently my army just got all into land defense. But that's okay, because these 14 divisions. And now speaking of radio, I'm going to get a better radio. Speaking of political power, and expanding the Imperial Guards is done. I'm just going to be going up to partial mode, along with getting local arms procurement. And too bad I don't have enough political power to do divert. I'm happy to get construction too, to build my mills faster. Speaking of deployment, time for me to add these troops onto the Manchurian army, the Manchurian infantry. Local arms procurement is done. Time for me to bolster nationalism and make my country a bit more legit. And now speaking of doctrine, delay, 3 mills, guns. Because I need a lot of gun production. Time for me to divert machine tooling to get Manchukuo, another civilian factory. And after bolstering nationalism, I'm going to purge the General Affairs Council, reform the civil service, and towed anti-air researched. I'm going to focus on improving my artillery. I'm also going to be needing some support equipment, like, you know, getting engineers. After nationalism is done, I'm going to purge the General Affairs Council, along with recruiting bandit remnants, because I always love some free divisions, and then these free divisions can just go onto the Dai land front. To divert machine tooling once again. Get me another civilian factory for this failed Manchurian state. And now I'm finally starting to build military factories now. Finally, my industry's coming together. Alright, improved radios researched. I'm gonna focus on getting support equipment. So then I could get engineers. Construction researched. I'm gonna be getting a truck. Just for supply. I'm also gonna be adding like more troops to the Dalian front, along with getting another general. And now speaking of marshals, Hesehin, you will be field marshal. So I'm gonna be trying to train as much infantry as possible. It's time for me to start preparing to seize Japanese arms depots. I also need command power, something that I don't have. And in order to gain more, I'm going to get quick improvisation. Get me some more command power. Alright, the civil service has been reformed. Time for it to get the mission to Germany. Speaking of the MIOs, I'm going to get advanced barrel forging. And our support equipment has been researched. Time for me to get the engineer company. I'm just going to be queuing up everything now, like support equipment, artillery, anti-air. I have better artillery. Perfect. I'm just going to be dedicating like 3 more factories to produce artillery. Speaking of research, I'm now going to get support weapons. And time for me to prepare to seize Japanese armed depots once again. I'm going to try to spam this decision as much as possible. Alright, mission to Germany, now done. What should I get? Construction, repair, no. I'm going to do army modernization because it gives me like 30 army XP, which is useful. I'm going to go for bold attack. Speaking of infantry, I'm just going to deploy the infantry. And I'm also going to get 24 divisions on Manchukuo, 11 divisions on East Hebei, and then I'm going to be training like a couple more divisions to go after Korea. Alright, time for me to produce more guns. I'm also going to be equipping my infantry with support anti-air. Time for me to start equipping my divisions with support anti-air. Time for me to prepare to seize Japanese armed depots once again. And now I'm going to be stealing more rifles and then some artillery and some light tanks. Speaking of political power, I'm going to get the army regrouping expert. Since I have a truck research, time for me to improve my infantry equipment, along with getting trucks in production for supply. The army has been modernized, and since I still don't want to go for the independence war, I'm going to do the Mukden Military Academy to give me some more command power increase. Then I'm going to go for the independence war because like I honestly think I'm ready. I just need like a bit more infantry. And then I'll be good to go. I desperately need guns. Well, I actually need like everything. Like, I need anti-air, artillery, trucks. I'm trying to start improving my industry. For that extra factory output. Time to prepare to seize Japanese armed depots once again. And now executing the plan has went to its max. Speaking of support weapons, get me better support weapons. I'm just gonna be waiting to get enough political power to increase my conscription because I have no manpower. There's a lot of Japanese troops in my territory. What? It's stupid. Why is there so much troops in my territory? What's worse is that I cannot deny them access, which is terrible. It's gonna be annoying. Oh, and they're all leaving, thank God. Because now the Japanese know I'm going to strikes. Now I just officially scared off the entire Japanese military. After just to get some troops over in Korea. Well, I actually need guns. I need so much guns. And trucks also. I think after when I loyal divisions right here, I'm gonna be good to go. Absolutely destroy Japan. Japanese are looking pretty weak, so if I just, hit them from the back, then like they should. Speaking of army XP, I'm going to get mobile defense. Along with getting the extra troops. Put them on the Korean front line. I'm just gonna get a random general. It's gonna be all about waiting for them to redeploy. Alright, time for me to expand conscription. Fitted conscription. Now speaking of improved infantry equipment, time for me to get the better gun. But I honestly think I should be good to go to strike against Japanese because I have port guards and this. Okay, and there's a scary amount of troops sitting in Dalian. But I don't think that's much of a problem though, since I have like a bunch of my own troops stacked over there. The Independence War fires. Okay, I'm going to immediately walk into Manchukuo territories along with trying to mass assault Dalian, along with punching through Korea. I'm also going to be joining the Chinese United Front. And now I'm going to do reclaim the empire. Have me to strike against Japanese. So it is time to fully destroy Japan. Time for me to, you know what? Alright, time for you just to defend against the Japanese in Dalian. Oh my god, that's a huge encirclement. Nice job, Nationalist China. Okay, now here comes the... Oh, it's Northern China. Oh, great. 16 divisions, that's crazy. Okay, Zhangbei has been taken. I'm just gonna take some extra tiles and then Manchukuo. Yep, Manchukuo is dead. Perfect. Qing China prospers. I'm also gonna be attacking that. Now hopefully get their troops and then, you know, help me with Korea, because Korea is not looking good. Now the Japanese army is like fully encircled inside of China, which is good. I'm just gonna start tightening on the encirclement now, just take tile after tile, and then I want to try to encircle these Japanese divisions. I'm gonna say we're doing generally okay. Like Qing China prospers and destroys Japan. Perfect. Okay, also speaking of that, one Japanese infantry, time for me to violate it. Dang it, bro. Time for just to shred those Japanese. Also going to be getting advanced machine tools. Korea is like stable. It's a stable front line, nobody's wanting to attack. That's good. Alright, time for me to attack those Japanese troops, and they're dying. Perfect. They're getting fully destroyed by the Manchurian might. And now the nationalists are mass assaulting the encirclement that they just created. Oh, I can actually push. Wait, can I push and get a nice little encirclement? I'm gonna be dedicating my army to Korea after when I'm done messing with all of this. Reclaim the empire is done. Time for it to get imperial divinity and make sure that my country is a bit more legit. The nationalists are wiping out the Japanese encirclements. Good. Okay, I'm just gonna try to punch through Dalian now. They're gonna be landing in this port. Oh no! Oh god. The Japanese just made naval landings. Oh clear. Okay, screw the Chinese United Front. This is national emergency. Help, 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 help. To like contain it. Okay, they already encircled these, and I'm about to encircle them back. I just need to pin attack that division. Perfect, perfect. Just go for a less damage. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. We got some Japanese encirclements. Alright, it's a nice failed naval invasion. The Chinese United Front is just clearing up the Japanese pockets while I'm just, you know, beating the crap out of the naval invasions. Time for just to start attacking. And then the Japanese should be dead, and then I'm gonna be focusing on Korea. Alright, good. Alright, good. I wiped out the Japanese pockets. Oh, okay, now it's time for me to shred through Dalian now. And now speaking of the main army, I'm gonna be sending them to Korea because I want to get rid of Korea. Okay, I have supply hubs, so I don't know why I'm like, I don't know why my divisions are starving. Okay, the Chinese United Front is just taking down all the pockets. Good, good. Now it's time for to liberate Korea from all of the Japanese. Okay, I'm gonna try to encircle 2 divisions right here. Hopefully it works. Dang it, it's not working. It's not working because I have no supply. Stupid. It's stupid because I don't do anything about it. Okay. Okay, so if I punch through this tile right here, I'm gonna have, and then it's also gonna count as an encirclement, which is gonna be good. Alright, time for it to get the 4th research slot. It's nice. That's really nice. I was gonna do force attack, so I'm able to break through. Alright, good. Alright, good. I'm just gonna build the railway now. I don't see. Oh yeah, the naval. I think we should hold. I think the port guard should hold since first the mountain tops and second it's infantry, so they get the naval invasion penalty. Alright, time for me to beat the hell out of all of these Japanese divisions now. Alright. Alright, Manchukuo, or so-called Qing China, is doing very well right now. And now speaking of research, construction. I need that railway, or else I have like 0 supply. Like, where's the railway? Or do I have the railway? Oh wait, no. I need to punch through this encirclement. If I want to destroy, if I want to get supply, I need to kill these divisions. Oh, thanks for giving me easy railway access. Railway access? Yes! Yes, railway access. Perfect. Perfect, now I have supply now, right? Yeah, I have supply. Alright, I'm just gonna be killing those 3 Japanese since now. Time just to kill those Japanese divisions, and okay. I do want to help the nationalists with Fuzuzo. Now when that railway's built, okay, how long? Okay, so 1 day, 2 days, perfect. Perfect supply, perfect. I know I have supply. I'm gonna try to punch through this tile right here while I break through. Can I break through? And I cannot break through. That's sad. Oh my god. Like, that's like 20 divisions gone. Nice. Good job, Nationalist China. Okay, I'm gonna try to encircle like the entirety of Pyongyang, and if I can like make this work, oh, it's gonna be fun. Or maybe I can shred through force attack. I'm just gonna be getting all of these divisions just to kill the encirclement, and I'm also going to be getting, I don't know, collective farms. Yeah, I want to get some building slots. Now this should be the end of Japanese Korea after this, you know, mass assaulting every single Japanese front. I'm just gonna... Okay, good. The Japanese encirclements are falling, and it's a matter of time before they absolutely die off. Okay, now I need to train more port guards, and I don't have the guns for that. No, I don't have the guns. I'm gonna try to like encircle like the entirety of the Japanese army, just like in Korea. And it works. It works. I'm just gonna put last stand, and then I'm gonna go for mass assault. I'm just gonna put last stand, and then I'm gonna go for a mass assault against the Japanese troops. Speaking of that, I'm just gonna go for an attack here, and then I'm gonna walk down to Busan. All right, research slot available. Give me better infantry equipment. And I'm speaking of research again, better infantry. Wait, I'm gonna see if I can do anything about the supply over here. Okay, first I'm gonna be building a railway here, and then a railway there. Okay, I think that should make the supply issues a little better in the nationalist Chinese areas. While the rest of the nationalist army is just walking through the rest of Korea, I'm just, you know, doing small-scale encirclements. I'll look at that chunky encirclement. Chunky Japanese encirclements. This is glorious. And then I'm gonna help the nationalists over with Busan. Oh no, Korean naval invasion. Where? Where's a Korean naval invasion? Oh, it's somewhere with no port, which is good. Because then the Japanese can't funnel in their troops. Oh, it's actually going for here. Oh wow, what a coincidence. Okay, that island has been secured. I'm just gonna fully destroy this encirclement now. And then that should be Korea secured. Okay, good. Korea has been secured. Now all I need to do is just help the nationalists up with Fuzhou. And everything should be okay. Production repair, because I don't know if I got bombed. Oh, I did get bombed. Oh no, I didn't. It was just sabotage. Okay, now these guys will just be serving as port guards now. Well, I'll just be training some like new infantry to help deal with. At least 12 Korean front divisions should help. While my main army just guards Korea. Okay, so for some reason, the nationalists are not attacking, so I'm gonna need to attack. Since they're refusing to attack. I'm gonna secure this tile right here. I'm just gonna be securing also this tile right here. This tile. Along with securing this northern tile right here. Because if I destroy one division, then the rest of the divisions. So I'm just gonna go after Xiamen. Wait for... Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna be pin attacking these guys and then just waiting for all the divisions. Like 6 divisions gone. How long? 3 days? That's insane. Oh! They just somehow reinforced because my divisions are too slow. They're way too slow. The suffering continues. It's just all about... I don't know why the nationalists aren't attacking because they're at full strength. And they're just refusing to attack. Like, I don't know what they're getting from this. It's like killed more Japanese troops. Wow. Oh, well, I actually didn't know that I had like an extra 11. I'm just gonna be dedicating those guys into killing that encirclement off first, and then dedicating those troops into wiping out the Fuzhou pocket, then forcing the Japanese to make peace, and then conquering the rest of China. Okay, the Japanese line is really thin, and I'm saying very, very thin. So I'm gonna try to attack this tile using force attack because I'm not playing today with the Japanese. Oh, why did the stupid Siamese join? Oh, look at that, and somehow Vietnam has been taken by the Japanese. Not surprised. Okay, good. The Chinese United Front's wiping out those very weak divisions, and then after Fuzhou has been wiped out, I think. Oh, no wonder, because these guys are on motorized supplies, so that's why I have 0 supplies. Ain't motorized supply. Oh, look at that, an encirclement. Nice. Nice job, Nationalist China. Time to kill off that encirclement and keep punching into this Japanese holdout. Alright, the mass assault doesn't work, but whatever. There's no way that the Japanese just encircled that many divisions, or the Siamese. There's just no way. Okay, I cannot break through, like, the holdouts of Fujian. I cannot break through. I just cannot break through. This is stupid. This is mad stupid. Okay, hopefully I can get this offensive going. I just need to wait for everyone to redeploy. I'm gonna break through this salvage. Oh boy. Come on, just break through, please. Dang it. It's supply. It's just literally supply. It's just supply, and I cannot break through. And plus, the Japanese have just overextended the army over here. I cannot break through Fuzhou and Xiamen, even though the Japanese are just starving of supply. And I just cannot do it. It's impossible. Oh, another Korean naval invasion. Perfect, perfect. Just what I need right now. Just literally what I need. I'm just gonna move these troops to help support the... Just to support the guards, and then should be around... Just win. Just win. Last stand. You know what? Yeah, the last stand should hold them out, yeah. Yeah, we're good now. Because I really don't need another Japanese holdout, honestly. I just do not need it. You know what? Hold up. I'm gonna build a supply hub right on maximum priority. Okay, how long? 20th of May, 1941. You know, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna wait that long just to break through this area because it sucks. The supply is terrible, and we are stronger than the Japanese. It's just that it's just a supply that's hindering us. So I'm gonna try to build that supply hub. Okay, so since Fuzhou and Xiamen are a lost cause, I might try to break through Vietnam. Break through Vietnam. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna try to break through Vietnam. Oh, okay. The nationalists are doing something, and I like what they're doing. I think if I just leave them alone, they're being confident. The AI is being confident. This is crazy. Okay, speaking of that, give me an encirclement or else I'll be very mad at it. Okay, who the hell is reinforcing and why are they reinforcing? Okay. Okay, there's no way. There's just no way you're gonna be reinforcing that. 2 divisions pin attacking. Too bad. In 3 days. 3 days is insane. Okay, now it's gonna be 1 day. 20 hours. Yes! And I swear, I don't have enough manpower to do last stand. What? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be pulling out my troops and bringing them over. Go. Because there's an actual chance for me to like break through. No! Oh, come on, Japan. Why? I swear, I was just about to win. Are you serious? Stupid Japanese, I swear to God. Oh, great, now they have landed. What's happening, a naval battle? No. What are you talking about, naval invasion? I don't see a naval invasion. Where? Where? Okay. Alright, time for you to do the Siamese. I think if I'm able to push here, then I can push all the way to Fuzhou and then just make a nice attack. Okay, finally, the nationalists are clamping down on that. Perfect. I feel like after Fuzhou has been clamped down on, then reinforce. And then I'm gonna do a pushy push into Fuzhou. Come on, please. Please just push into Fuzhou. Come on. I know you can do it. Push into Fuzhou. Push into Fuzhou. Yes! Oh, Fuzhou has been secured. All of this is gonna be gone, and then all I need to do is just take care of this pocket. Peace has been made. And sure, I haven't got Dalian or Korea, but that doesn't matter. Okay, I now have no business with the Chinese United Front now. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do offer vassalization, and then also, you know, like just get out of Japan. Obviously, get out of Japan. There's time for just to change everybody into the regular infantry division. Organize the army. Sure, I didn't like get anything from the peace deal, but like at least I'm independent now and I'm able to do whatever I want now. I'm kind of pissed that the nationalists took Manchukuo, but whatever. As long as I get like all the warlords in as puppets, the nationalists will be already weak enough with them spreading out their army. Okay, I think I need supply hub over here. Like, I think I really do need a supply hub. So, okay, so time for me to prioritize a railway. and the supply hub. The supply hub first, because it's more expensive, and I can also do... Okay, time for you to reorganize the railway system. Get me some supply, because I have no supply down here. And here, but like, here is a bit better. And speaking of research slot available, give me a better concentrated industry, and now Qing China is great. Perfect. And after offering vassalization, I'm gonna be justifying a war goal now. Get war economy, just to get that extra thing. The glorious Qing Chinese win against the Japanese in their independence war. It's time to turn on the nationalists and conquer all of China and proclaim great Chinese empire. I really do need supply. Like, especially like down here. Oh wow, that's a lot of nationalist troops. But I think offering vassalization should like make them spread out their troops a little bit. Okay, good. Okay, good. So Mabu Fang submits. Shanxi says no. Okay, so everyone says yes except for Shanxi and Xinjiang, which, okay, so like Xinjiang doesn't matter and Shanxi is like the weakest warlord. But nice, this is gonna like heavily spread out the nationalist army. I'm just gonna be doing construction engineering in order to, you know, get the railway. Time for just to keep building this fat railway. And since it's a retake core state war goal, like I can take as long as I want. So time for just to build this very fat railway. Because I'm gonna be needing supply, really. If I have a railway connection done, all the better. Okay, and I see that my puppets are really stretching out the nationalist army, which is nice. I'm just gonna improve my a bit more, and then I'm just gonna be waiting for the railway to be built, and then I'll declare war on the incompetent nationalists. Speaking of my field marshal, charismatic. Since I have free mills, I'm gonna be making more up-to-date stuff, like way more up-to-date stuff, like better guns, anti-air, also more better guns, and I'm also gonna be trading with the Swedes since I have absolutely zero industry. Actually, the third Guangxi clip. Okay, that's a nice steel right there. That is some nice steel. Then I can use that to make my army great. I'm also gonna be forced deploying some more troops, so time for me to train some more troops. An extra 30 divisions should be good. The railway slowly being built. I'm also going to be getting this railway also to be built. I'm also gonna be upgrading it just because building railways is key. Oh, look at that! The communists have declared war, which means now it's time for me to strike. Oh wow, that's a chunky communist China. You know, I'm gonna wait for the nationalists to kill them, and then I'm gonna kill them by myself. Because I don't feel like justifying a war on the communists. You know, So they're in a faction. I'm just gonna wait for the nationalists to kill them, and then I'm gonna kill the nationalists. But right now, railways are being prioritized. I'm gonna sell. Okay, okay, time for you to start making guns out of them. Okay, and after force deploying a lot of June divisions, I'm going to dedicate them to the nationalist Chinese hotline. Again. Speaking of research, I'm just going to get the best artillery. And I'm also going to be expanding my conscription to service by requirement. I'm also going to be building stuff in my puppets now just to decrease their autonomy. One easy thing to build is anti-air because it's cheap and it's easy to build. Okay, you know what? Okay, no, I'm declaring war on them now. This is taking a bit too long. Like, this is taking way too long. Like, this is taking honestly way too long, so I'm just gonna kill them now. Wait, I can join the Axis. Are you serious? You know what? Yes. Whatever. I'm not joining any war. I'm not joining the war against the Soviets. No. Okay, also speaking of this nationalist Chinese bulge, I can't do anything because I have no supply. But at least I have a railway now, which means that I'll be getting some supply. So the slow and little push into nationalist China. Hopefully I can get some Axis support. Slow and steady pushes into nationalist China. I'm holding against the nationalists. Wow. Oh wow, that's a really low orc. That is low orc. By the time we just the last stand, all of my troops just like I'm just gonna try to bleed the nationalists out because I cannot push them. I need to spam last stand on this tile. Divisions. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm just starting. Oh, Time for me to push. Along with everybody is... Okay, good. Qing China defends against the nationalist assaults. Now I'm starting to push now. Just slowly but surely, we'll be able to make some progress. Okay, now speaking of generals, I'm going for infantry expert because I like that extra attack. Extra attack matters. I cannot get force attack. Are you serious? Okay, now the nationalists gotta be so annoying sometimes. Just why? Why? It's annoying. Yes! Yes, the Axis are giving me some troops now. Maybe they might. I can actually do a nice invasion over here. Since everywhere else they're refusing to. So I might as well just grind them out for now and then just cause like a little bit of casualties before I murder them. Do need Zhang Bei. Zhang Bei is... It's not far, but it's not close. I cannot do last stand. Why? Oh god. I'm able to break through. Oh my god. Oh my god. Finally. You guys can get logistics wizard to like decrease the amount of supply consumption. I just need like more help like defending. Yeah, nationalists. What do I think I should? Wait, are the Germans at war with the nationalists? No, they're not. Oh, look at that, and I just called in the Germans, and then the Germans will call in everyone else. Nice. And since this is just the Chinese United Front, the Allies won't get a say in this. Yes, I'm slowly starting to break through. Perfect. And my generals are becoming very strong now. Along with Doctrine. Doctrine's becoming better too. Okay, it's about time to start pushing now. It's time to start pushing. Time to reclaim the old Qing Empire lands from the nationalists. And even the communists are serving as like a nice distraction. Oh my god, that's a lot of Axis troops. That's a lot of Axis troops, I see. That's a lot of them. Time for just to shred the nationalists now. I just need Zhang Bei, and then I'll just have like unlimited supply. Look at that, the bulge. But if I have Beijing, if I have Beijing, give me Beijing. It's so close, but yet so far. And there's no way I'm giving the Germans garrison support. On yes, Beijing has been taken, which means that I have access to all the supply over there. I want to get some encirclements because like I don't have any encirclements, and I need encirclements if I want to win this war. Since the nationalists have like a ton of divisions. Ooh. I like what I'm seeing. I can't do the communist infiltration because I have no guns. That's nice. Come on, just break through that, come on. And I cannot do force attack, but we still break through, maybe? Not. Yes, maybe? Come on, please. Please, do it for me. Yes! So that's a nice encirclement. And it's a couple divisions, it's not a lot, but it's something. It's definitely something. It's definitely something to weaken the nationalists. Okay, I'm just gonna try to push through Manchukuo and then try to secure Zhang Bei. Okay, the nationalists are just getting completely destroyed by the most legitimate China now. Now it's just all green bubbles just shredding into China. All the nationalists. Zhang Bei has been taken. An encirclement has been made. How is there so many communists suffering? Well, I hope the communists capitulate to the nationalists. Even though I'm like literally destroying their entire army, like everywhere. But it's time to strike. Time to strike against the nationalists now. Since they have expelled the Qing dynasty from China, it's time to reclaim the Qing Empire. I also still need Dailan. I still need that. I need Taiwan. Taiwan's controlled by the nationalists. I need Hong Kong, which I can easily push through. Macau I can just justify, and then Dalian I could just, you know, wipe out Japan. And then I'll be able to proclaim the Great Chinese Empire. Alright, it's now all green bubbles just running into China. It's just all about walking into areas, you know, encircling the nationalists. West Indies? Oh, I thought I said West Indies for a second. I was like, what? The Japanese are annoying the hell out of the Allies. Time just to keep rolling into nationalist China. Because now they are very weak. I'm trying to encircle like Qingdao. I'm just gonna do a little offensive just to recall. And all should be smooth when we start advancing into the rest of the nationalist lands. Okay, how's the Soviet front? Wow, that's disgusting. Germany, what are you doing? Just to keep walking into nationalist lands. Speaking of that, I'm going to get synthetic oil experiments along with improving the infantry since I have like no good technology. It's just time to shred. Just absolutely shred through the nationalist line. Okay, I want to see the casualties. So I literally caused like 870,000 casualties to the nationalists. I think it was like those like big bad encirclements that I made. I was gonna try to push the Taiyuan, which is the Shanxi capital. Which is Shanxi's capital. It's just time to keep punching into nationalist China until they just fully get destroyed. And now speaking of research, I don't even know what to research. The Qings are just taking down the nationalists. Life is good as the Qing. Wait. No, I'm gonna do move the capital after when I capitulate the nationalists. Through and take Hangzhou, and then I'm gonna do a little offensive just to take Shanghai and Suzhou. And this should be the nationalists gone. Oh, okay, all I honestly need is just Taiwan, then Shanxi will literally capitulate. So like that's literally all I need. Like all I need is Taiwan. All I need is Taiwan. That's it. Alright, is Taiwan winning? No. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. I'll just keep advancing into nationalist China. Alright, time for me to draw my offensive again. And this time, advanced west. It's time for me to advance west. I swear, there's so many communist cells, and I can't like. Oh wait, I can do absolute communism. Get rid of them. Alright, I'm just gonna keep killing encirclements and then just walking into the nationalist lands. Shanxi has capitulated. Glorious. I have to keep pushing into the nationalist lands. Okay, the nationalists are just getting destroyed at this point. Like, there's nothing to do to save. There's nothing that we can do to save the nationalists. There's nothing. I can even just call in my puppets just to make it more annoying. You know what? Yes. Okay, this is for the Manchu War. Yes? Okay. Alright, time for me to have my puppets do something. And that should annoy the hell out of the nationalists even more. With some random divisions just walking all over their lands. Glorious. Nationalist China's crumbling. They are just crumbling to the Qings. I'm now also going to be building air bases now, even though I'm not going to use airplanes. Because all this is only to decrease the autonomy. Okay, and it's... Alright, it's time for it to do suppress subjects. Decrease their autonomy more. And now it's just inevitable before the nationalists capitulate. It is just inevitable. Okay, I'm also gonna justify a war on the communists. Cause it would be nice if I could kill them like right now. Like it would just be nice. Alright, good. Alright, good. I'm just gonna capitulate the nationalists, and then I'm gonna deal with the communists, and then I'm just gonna integrate my puppets slowly by just building crap and then suppressing their autonomy. It's all green bubbles before the nationalists capitulate. I'm also going to get advanced radio along with getting the best gun. Time for me to get the best gun for the Qings. Oh, you know, I'm gonna declare war. It is time for the communist offensive. Okay, all I honestly need is just Yan'an and then they're gone. We're just to do the communist infiltrations, now just get rid of them. Oh, Moscow has fallen? Oh, wow. The Russians are crumbling. That's nice. That's nice to hear that my allies are doing well. And speaking of my generals, time for me to buff my generals. I love how all my generals just have like the logistics stat like almost maxed. Yes! Yes, Yan'an is free! Yes! Yes, I've taken Yan'an! Oh, yes, that's good, that's good, that's good. Perfect, now we just do the northern offensive. Yeah, the communists should be dead like anytime soon. If the communists are dead, and now the nationalists are looking a little chunkier. That's a problem. Oh, look at that! We got a nice encirclement. You know, I will happily kill it. For me to kill that encirclement along with assaulting the rest of nationalist China. I'm gonna say the Qings have won. They have won the dominance. They have officially They are officially dominating China now. It's just all about killing the nationalists. And they're almost dead. Yeah, it's 81%. Like all the things is Chongqing, Chengdu, Ya'an, and then Kangding, and then all these like random tiles over here. Oh yes, the nationalists are crumbling. Just take Chongqing. Take Chongqing. Is Chongqing taken or is it about to be taken? Yeah, it's about to be taken. Now when they reinforce it, we're still winning the battle. So it's just all about destroying the rest of the nationalists. Okay, now speaking of the rest of nationalist China. And I'm also gonna join the war against the Russians. I'm also gonna be joining the war against the Russians also. Cause I wanna get some of my Qing lands back. Japan declared war on the nationalists. Okay, fine. Always because I want Taiwan back. Okay, yeah, I see that. I see that, Japan, but you're not getting crap. Because since I have like maximum participation, like I'll be able to annex all of national China. And it's just all about cracking down on the rest of the pockets and then just walking into lands. Like Chengdu, yeah, Kangding. It's just all about destroying them now. I'm gonna kill those encircled divisions. So here I'm gonna be killing them, also right here. Nationalists have capitulated. I'm taking everything. Plus Navy. I deserve everything. Okay. Alright, Team China wins. Okay, I'm gonna move the capital now, and then I'm gonna do claim the Mandate of Heaven. Wait, I have Taiwan, right? Yeah, I have Taiwan. Okay, I'm not gonna go after the Russians and the Mongols. I think it would be fun to kill them. I don't know why. It would just be fun. I also can't forget about Sinking. Well, how close are the Russians to dying? So Leningrad, and then if I tackle them from the east, then like they should be dead. So time for just to make a little fallback line. Get my military mobilized. China is competent again. And Hungary proclaims Greater Hungary. Not surprised. Because they are greater. They even have some Ukrainian lands of Stanislav. Look at that, and even the Germans have done the Murmansk offensive. Alright, Leningrad has fallen. I'm just gonna focus my production on guns and steel. Alright, please Sweden, give me steel, thank you. Because I need steel. I'm just gonna need troops in Sinking, or else, you know. So I'm just gonna be training, like, maybe like 20, like 30 divisions. Yeah, that should be okay. And then I'm gonna deploy them onto the Sinking front, and then I'm gonna declare war on the Russians. And then during the peace conference, I'm just gonna annex Mongolia, Tanatuva, and then I'm just gonna take Birobidzhan, Nikolaevsk, Vladivostok, North Sakhalin, and then Amur. To make the great Qing China. Time for to justify. We'll go for Birobidzhan, which will have to, you know, divert the Russian troops over to my line. I don't know. Speaking of research, Qing China is all powerful now. Alright, I'm gonna be force deploying the 30 divisions, putting them on a front line. Well, 8 divisions are going here, and then the rest of the army is going on the main Sinking front, and plus also the Mongolian front. I forgot about Mongolia. So I need to make some adjustments, and I'm also gonna give the general Zhang Jingui. The capital has been moved to Beijing, and I cannot claim the Mandate of Heaven yet. Time for me to get the 5th research slot. I don't know, speaking of guns, or, you know, research, I'm going to get the anti-tank. And I'm also going to get night vision. Okay. Okay, the mobile has been complete. Declare war. Time for just to create a front line now. With my main army. Or, hold up. Wait, I need to wait for, like, everybody to join the war, like Mongolia. Good. Good. Now I can get my troops. Alright, time for just to walk into Vladivostok now. And then this will be the final blow to the Russians. The eastern blow. So it is time to invade Russia from east side. Alright, and now it's just about killing Mongolia and then just making Qing China great again. And time just to keep invading Vladivostok, claim Vladivostok, and then for the Germans just to be a little bit more competent. Now it's just all about breaking through the very weak Soviet line. Oh wow, even the Axis is being competent and they're actually holding up. They're actually destroying. Nice. Nice job, Germany. Just gonna punch through this and try to encircle a couple of divisions. Then it should, and then the Russian line just should be destroyed. And also speaking of, oh come on Germany, can you like push more? Like can you like take Kazan or something? I'm just trying to take everything that I can get from the Russians. But at least this will increase my war participation though. I feel like if I capitulate Mongolia then it should be all good. And then also, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now, so I'm just gonna suppress the subjects. Increase the autonomy. I'm also gonna be building infrastructure. I'm also gonna be building infrastructure in my puppets. Just because it's quick and easy to do. Time for you to wipe out this pocket over here. Composed of like some of Vladivostok and North Sakhalin. Glorious Qing China is competent. Come on, Germany. Push. I feel like I should dedicate some divisions. You know, I'm gonna be dedicating these 23-ish divisions to go help with the German front because this is annoying because I already want to kill the Soviets already. Go help with the Germans because I can't. Because I'm not waiting for the Germans to like actually do something because since it's the AI is pretty stupid. Really, what you just need is just like most of Mongolia. And then they will capitulate and die. Alright, time for it to advance one more tile into Mongolia. I wonder where all the Axis' troops are. Like it's 877 divisions versus like 250 divisions. Like come on. At least Vichy is winning in the Middle East. Oh, I forgot that Iran was a puppet of the British. No wonder the troops of the Axis are getting really spread out. Time for it to get the AT rocket launcher, along with getting the best infantry equipment. Great news, the Dutch East Indies has capitulated. Calcutta. Oh wow, Japan, you're doing pretty well. Japan is doing well. I think it's because since they don't need to deal with China, they can just focus all their energy on Indonesia, Australia, and the Raj. Look at that, they're slowly being transported into... I swear Germany could just do another offensive and then just absolutely murder the Russians. Alright, I'm 90% towards capitulation. 90%. So close, but yet so far. Yeah, I'm gonna say that the Axis is winning this war. Everywhere, like in the Middle East, they're slowly starting to win. On the Russian front, they're winning, like everywhere, like in the West and the East. Slowly keep walking into more Russian lands, like in Siberia. Yes, Japan, keep advancing into the Raj. Keep advancing. I hate how the Germans are absolutely doing nothing now. Like, is there an area with like zero supply or something that I need to help? Oh, look at that, my troops are here. Go. Go, because the Germans are being lazy pieces of crap. Hopefully this will show the Germans that you're strong enough to do an offensive. I'm almost gonna be motorizing the supply here. Alright, hopefully I'm able to break through. Yes, and I am breaking through. Good. Because if I take Kazan, then it's all over for the Russians. And what's better is that my main army is like literally advancing into Vladivostok and Siberia. It's just time to push. It's just time to push against the Russians now. Time to kick them out of existence. The fall of New Delhi, perfect. No. Yes, Kazan has been taken. Now I need to advance into the Urals now, so let's just go. It's time to keep pushing into the Russian lands. Okay, good, now the Germans are being useful. The Siberian offensive has been halted, but it's fine because the Russians are about to die now. 20% victory points or less. Alright, time for you to go take Ufa. While the Germans just like close this huge pocket. Okay, and this unit's gonna be helping with taking Perm. And now look at that, the British Raj has capitulated. Glorious. Alright, Ufa has been taken and Perm is being defended. Okay, too bad. Oh, the Russians are about to capitulate. They're so close. And just now they're starting to pull up the tiles. Now? But if I just take Perm, they're dead, right? Perm has been taken. Yeah, Russia's dead now. Oh, it's just auto-saving. I thought they would capitulate. Too bad. They're so close. Wait, I think if I just take Sverdlovsk, then that's gonna be like the last nail in the coffin. Oh, they're dead. Okay, so I'm just gonna be taking all old Qing lands, like Mongolia, Tanatuva, all that. Time for it to make the Greater Qing Dynasty. Greater Qings. For some reason, the Germans will not be taking Siberia, so why not I just puppet Siberia? Even though it has completely zero industry. I don't care, I'll still take it anyways. I just a puppet everywhere, along with getting resource rights. Oh, nice. A great Qing China. Now, honestly, all I really need to do now is just at this point invade Tibet. So I'm gonna invade Tibet, even though it's guaranteed by Free France, cause like I don't care, cause like I don't know when or how the Allies are gonna try to destroy the Axis now. Because look at how powerful the Axis is, and the Allies cannot do anything about it. But look at that, Great Qing China. All I really need to do now is just reintegrate my puppets. I cannot integrate a Shibe Sanma. What? Stupid. That's stupid. And then also just gonna be building a lot of ports if they want. Okay, I'm just, beginning all building projects. And now, speaking of the free mills, I'm just gonna get some artillery. And speaking of research, like, I don't even know what to research anymore, so just maybe some excavation. Improve the industry. But I'm only gonna be ending this run when I have integrated all my warlords. All my warlord puppets. Hungary claims overlordship over Slovakia. How surprising. How surprising. Just really how surprising. Also, Yan'an is about to be annexed if I just build enough crap inside of them. I will be back after when I have fully integrated all of my puppets. Finally, my troops are inside of the German front of Japanese India. I'm just gonna dedicate my army just breaking through, and then hopefully my main army can also do the same when I have like somewhat competent supply over here. Bro, But what I just realized is that Afghanistan has been neutral this entire time. Like, they have just done nothing but just stay chill. Tibet, the same. Bro, even Saudi Arabia. Oh, Saudi Arabia's going communist. Saudi Arabia might... Wait, the Soviet Union still exists? Where? Where? Hold up. Where? I swear, if they exist in like an, I don't know. In the Chukchi Peninsula. No wonder my Russian puppet has like no focus tree. Okay, that's stupid, but whatever. Whatever. It really doesn't matter, honestly. It's just what matters is just me trying to break through into Japanese India, and I still cannot claim the mandate. Okay, so I'm not even at war with the Allies, but I literally got Hong Kong, so that's fine. So what kind of states do I need? So I need Macau, easy, Hong Kong, Guangzhou, and then Taiwan. Oh, okay, so I have 2 of them. So Macau, Hong Kong I have, hold up. Guangzhou. Oh, I also have Guangzhou. I also have that area too. Which means that I probably just need like the rest of the Chinese mainland and then I'll be good. Okay, Japanese India is literally falling apart now. Like I see like no troops here. Oh no, I do see troops now. It's just I was just looking for like the button that like just has me like reveal the Japanese troops. Okay, can I break through? I'm gonna try. And it's working perfectly. The second Qing Chinese offensive is going pretty well. And then I'm gonna try to link up with the German offensive. China is stronger, better, and bigger. Like way fatter and bigger. Oh, okay, now we got some Japanese encirclements, that's nice. And now Japan is just falling apart. Wait, Congo was in the Greater East Asian Core Prosperity Sphere? Yeah, Belgian Congo, please win. Please win, Pierre Rickmans. Oh, an empty tile? Don't mind if I do. An empty tile? Don't mind if I do. Well, I'm just breaking through. More of Japanese India in the west. In the east, it's just slow pushes. Oh wow, so southern India and eastern India have been cut off. So time for me just to wipe out southern India and eastern India, and then I will call this run a win. I'm so close to integrating Yunnan. Wait, I'm gonna be canceling all of these forward constructions. Just so I'm able to integrate Yunnan faster. Time for me to start building some garbage in Yunnan now. I could do race for the bomb. But no. My only goal is just integrating the Yunnan Free Empire. And then I'm just gonna call this run a day. But I'm also gonna need control of Dali also, which is this state right here. That is also one of Yunnan's cores. The Germans are actually doing like fairly well. It's 1945 and the Germans are still pushing into Japan now. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. And Qing China has full control of North Vietnam. Just slowly shattering and breaking through the Japanese army until they just all die. To Aisin Kyoto Puyi's empire. The Japanese army is just slowly dying. In the south they're dying, in the east they're dying. Everywhere the Japanese are dying. Okay, all I just really need is Yunnan now. Time for me to do another offensive. Supply just sucks here. Like, it is just terrible. It is like absolute garbage. I'm so close to integrating Yunnan. I'm so close to integrating Yunnan. Oh my god. And then I'll be able to finally... And then I should be able to proclaim the Chinese Empire. I'm so close. Just like all of the fort building. Good, and more Japanese troops are dying. Somehow they're still at like full strength. It's a little annoying. Okay, I'm gonna see how much casualties. So I caused 1 mil for 1.2 mil. Well, it's gonna be more impact on the Japanese though, since they have a lower core population than I do, because I have a core population of 552 million people, so that's why I have like such a high amount of manpower. Alright, time for it to kill more Japanese troops and absolutely wipe them off the face of this planet. Yes, I can finally integrate Yunnan. Oh, I still cannot claim the Mandate of Heaven yet. Oh god. I'm so close though. Like, I literally integrated all of my puppets. It's just all about like just making small scale encirclements, like completely violating this front in like Burma and in Siam. Alright, and I'm gonna start killing some more Siamese troops. Oh wow, that's a lot of divisions gone. Bye bye, random Japanese divisions. Hopefully with some German help I should be able to break through Burma and then call it a day. Yeah, I don't even know what to build now, since I've literally like because like I literally did like every single focus. I'm just waiting to claim the Mandate of Heaven. Time for me to start finally breaking through the Japanese line. Time for me to start attacking. Can the Germans help? Because they are for real not helping. But at least in the Eastern Front, slow gains are being made. Slowly breaking through. Yes, I am slowly breaking through now. Because now the entire Japanese army just has like, literally lost all of their organization. Like the amount of casualties that they have got from just the reclamation of India. Supply? Bro, is there actually supply? No way. Yo, supply. I finally have supply. Give me supply. Oh, finally, since I have supply, my divisions are going to be, like, much more effective now. Oh my god. This is going to be amazing. Okay, look at that. Well, okay, look at that. A nice encirclement of a couple of divisions. So, time for me to absolutely kill those divisions and then, just keep going on. I hate how the Japanese troops here are just still not dead, so I might have to, like, bring, like, a bit of my army to absolutely beat them up. Time for me to absolutely destroy the Japanese army in what is this? Oh, in Dali. I'm so close to literally controlling all of Dali. I'm like really close. Like I just need like a couple more tiles. Like this tile, and then this tile. Which I'm about to win over. This tile right here. I'm about to destroy. Okay, look at that. More Greater East Asian Corps Prosperity Severe troops dead. Time for me just to start absolutely destroying the rest of the Japanese army. And time for me to reclaim all of Dali and then... Yes, I can claim the Mandate of Heaven! I can now finally be called the Chinese Empire. Oh my god. The amount of pain I went through just to proclaim the Great Chinese Empire. Oh boy. So I will be back when Qing China shall be called the Great Chinese Empire. Okay, time for me to kill some more Japanese troops because apparently they're refusing to die. So time for me to become the Great Chinese Empire. So I will be back when we are the Great Chinese Empire. See y'all till then. The Mandate of Heaven has been claimed, and I also got Hail to the Qing. I'm gonna say from where this failed Manchurian state started, we are now a powerhouse that can take on pretty much anyone. Like and subscribe if you want to see more failed states turned into glorious empires like the Chinese Empire right here. See y'all next time.